Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Do you know, picking on Stephen Flynn and highlighting how stupid he is so common now. It's hardly even sport anymore, isn't it? You're almost starting to feel sorry for him. I mean, I don't, but you're almost there because you're thinking, how can a man this stupid go through life unaided, incapable of tying his own shoelaces? He really is. I mean, abnormally stupid. Not just your standard everyday common or garden stupid. This man is exceptionally stupid because he's proposed something that when you look at it, you think, he's got to be on something, hasn't he? He's got to be down there, a couple of milk, a couple of grams of something, whatever. Because, of course, he's desperate for independence. Independence is what he believes in. And so, to create this independence pathway, as he calls it, he's proposing that they being the SNP, enter into negotiations with unionist parties in order to help get independence. I don't think he understands what politics is and what independence is and what unionism is. I think he has problems with concepts. And it's often the case with people, particularly very retarded people, who somehow manage to find themselves the leader of the Westminster group of the SNP in London. He's not the first, of course. Blackford also equally a bit dim. It seems to be a very common trend, isn't it? If you're going to be leading the SNP at Westminster, you have to be thick. That's the only explanation I can think of. Yes, we want to talk with unionist groups about getting independence. Yeah. Okay, Stephen. Take your medicine. We'll get you back into your bed in a minute. The doctor will be round and give you some more diazepam or whatever it is that you need. Something, certainly, to help with the delusions. But he's saying he wants this grown-up discussion. How can he have a grown-up discussion when he understands things like a child? It's a joke, isn't it? He's saying that they need to do this because otherwise independence would be unachievable. I believe the polling suggests exactly that. It's predominantly unionism. It is not a 50-50 split. It is not even close. And of course, the only reason they wanted the yes-no vote is because yes was seen as positive, no as negative. And so it was actually biased towards independence at the last referendum. And if you've got a bias towards independence and still lost, then you know if it was a yes-no vote, it was a remain or leave vote, then remain would have been much, much bigger. And indeed, we saw a poll earlier or towards the end or middle of last week, wasn't it? Tuesday, Wednesday, something like that, which showed that on a remain and leave basis, it would have been 2/3 remain, 1/3 leave. Ultimately, that would be the end of independence. But of course, Flynn doesn't understand these things. These are hard concepts. Democracy's a bugger, though, isn't it, Stephen? And so there he is, old Beryl, lost in a miasma of ignorance and stupidity, and doesn't know what to do to achieve his life's ambition, which is never going to happen. He can't accept it, though, because reality is hard for people of very little brains. Thanks very much. Bye.